So that's the stuff I do remember. Pierre is outside of like a tent, and Tariq is following him. And Junia, Graham, and Nikki are all chilling in the marketplace.
Oh
Yes, he did, Susie. And Pierre. Okay, so Asher's not here, which makes it very difficult.
Can I buy a? Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
So, Graham, Junia, and Nikki, you guys have kind of convened, and as you guys are convening to like plan, Pierre strolls up. Pierre, you're still. Let's roll again. Tariq, roll shadowing. Versus, was it just your
I would say
perception?
actually, after everything ended, I would have split off and rejoined the party later, so that it didn't look like I was right behind them.
Okay, so you're just gonna. Okay, get out of here then. Good. Are you gonna try and like follow them from a distance to make sure you can like know where they are, or are you just walking into the town and hoping you, at some point,
Remember what I said, Jack?
I don't remember.
But please keep our party together.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Remember what I promised.
Rick, I'm making the executive decision that you're just gonna like.
Yeah, I can just rejoin the party.
You could leave. Like as soon as you heard Pierre leaving, you could just dart away towards them.
I'm just at the party when Pierre arrives.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, the three of you are standing there, and Tariq approaches. And like 10 seconds after Tariq approaches, Pierre arrives. And the five of you are all standing in the middle of the Kali marketplace at 7 in the morning.
Damn, it's fucking early. I need to pound some alcohol real quick.
So, did you guys find merchants?
No, not quite yet, as far as I know.
Oh, we're actually on our way to finding them right now. It was, what was the tavern name? Did I write it down?
I don't remember. This is the kind of stuff we need to write down.
Actually, I feel like I remember. Down. Luke, I think you told me.
I did not write it down.
Did you send it in our DMs? Because I 100% remember you DMing me.
Did we say the tavern name?
The Green Emerald Tavern. You guys are making. So Nikki mentions that. You got a tip that they are at the Green Emerald Tavern. And I do remember that someone had said that you need to pay to get in.
Yeah, it was like 20 bronze last time he went, but maybe we have for higher.
It was 2 bronze.
Not 2 bronze.
It was 2 bronze per person.
$20. That's what I had meant. Sorry.
So the party makes their way there, right?
Yeah, I can pay for that.
All 5 of you approach. You've been given directions to the Green Emerald Tavern. You make your way there. Looks like it's a larger sized tavern and inn. It looks very well kept. This is definitely like a fancier place for fancier folk. It's fancier than where you stayed. And there's an armed guard out front standing outside the door. And you see like there's a little he's sitting in a chair, like reading a book. And there's like a little wooden table next to him with like a vase. And he's like up on a porch that there's like 4 wooden stairs that lead up to like a front porch kind of thing. Or I don't think you'd call it a balcony.
Oh, there's like a bouncer that's just collecting money at the entrance?
I think it's paying to hear the stories.
Okay.
It's not like to get in. It's to hear the stories. That was what sense. I remember you saying.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
It wasn't like paying to get in. It was paying.
Well, there's still a guard out front.
Okay. I'll walk up to them. I'll walk up and I'll be like, hi. Would we be able to get into the tavern?
Do you have passes?
I wasn't aware that we needed passes. I How might one come across that?
Let me think on it for a minute.
Yeah, I think this guy's bullshitting us for some reason.
No,
I suspect,
he's not.
I suspect the bullshit.
Green Emerald has taverns all over the world, or no, all over Eslandry. There's
Is this like a fucking Hilton?
yeah,
Oh my god.
a pass lets you get into any one. You get them at
Okay, so we need a Hilton fast
Like,
pass
yeah.
to get in here.
you get them at little I don't know what you would call them, not fucking stations or outposts, like
How about this?
little like HQs across Eslandry, and then or you can be given one as like an invitation, but that only happens to very important people.
How
We're
about
very
this?
important people.
I give you 5 bronze. and
Guys,
you let us
we're
in.
very important people.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, we are.
He
No,
he
we're
eyes
not.
all
but
of
I
you
will give
very
you 5
carefully. He's
bronze.
looking around. He's like, "Yeah, I can see
I'll
that."
take a step towards him. I don't know if you've heard, sir, but we, and I'll gesture back towards all of us, are the 5. What would you call it?
Members of the prophecy or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we are the 4 members of the prophecy to reawaken the God Emperor.
Roll fast.
I
Talk.
figure you won't believe that, but
Roll
I'll
fast
try.
talk.
I mean, there's a Westerling with us, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think that would prove-
5 dimwits, yeah!
I do have pretty good fast talk. That is a success of 2.
Oh yeah, I think that's your first influence roll you've rolled in the campaign.
I think it is.
We did it. We're only like what, like our 13th session or something like that.
The charisma character rolled the charisma skill.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You he eyes all of you and his eyes wide and open. He's like, oh. He like mumbles under his breath. He's like, oh shit. He puts his book on the table, and he stands up and he's like, I apologize profusely. I will go inside and clear all this up. Just wait out here patiently. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. And he walks into the
Thank
tavern.
you very much.
You guys are standing out here in silence. And he comes back out a few minutes later. And you see in his hand 5 green cards. And he's staring at all of you. And he's like, "I'm so sorry. I did not recognize you. I should have been aware of that." And he walks by like all of you, and he passes out the 5 different passes. And he also pulls out. He has like a little satchel with him now, and he pulls out like a big piece of paper, and he unrolls it, and you recognize that it's a map of Eslandry. And on it, marked on it, are all of the different green in taverns. So this one's the Green Emerald. I can go and I'll go and make this map. I'll put it right now in recap. GM must make map of.
Tell Maddie to do it. Make Maddie make an entirely new map with like the green Hiltons on it.
No, I'm just gonna take the map and add little green dots across the world.
What?
And he says, these.
No, it's a local peasant. Local peasant. Don't worry about him.
Some peasant in the background, yeah. These passes will get you into any of these inns. You'll be given the complimentary suite wherever you are. So sorry about this. We
Fucking better be.
doesn't it feel nice to be able to flaunt your newfound fame?
No.
It feels evil. I feel like this is what like rich people feel like.
Yeah, no,
This
it
is
does.
like
It
this
does.
is
don't
like
like it.
this is like the beginning of
Don't
the
say it, don't
corpo
say it.
path in Cyberpunk, where you're just a fucking asshole and you drink champagne.
I know this poor guy like made one mistake and he's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get fired
I was
now.
like, wait a minute, I
just
didn't
fulfilled
recognize
prophecy.
these people in the medieval ages where I've never met them before and I've never heard
Yeah.
about them, like their physical features. Other than that one's a Westerling and the rest are like diverse.
Fuckers.
Anyways, he like steps out of the way and like bows down and like gestures with his arms with like a slight bow, towards the door. He's like, "Welcome to the Green Emerald."
Pierre will tip his hat as he enters.
You
Hello.
enter in the Green Emerald. It's a very fine establishment, and it's currently like it's like 7:30, so it's not really bustling or anything. Most people are probably still asleep. There's a couple people down here, including. Okay, let's see. You see an old man with an eye patch.
Oh, he's good
You
to get
see a dwarven man with it's like a very short person, if you weren't aware. Not a dwarf. You see a dwarf over sitting at the bar drinking. The eye patch man is sitting at a table alone. Seems like he's eating breakfast. And you see a woman wearing glasses sitting at a table alone with papers sprawled out all over the table, and she's reading them. And she's like shuffling through them and like writing with a quill, and she seems very focused.
What does the dwarf guy look like?
He's wearing suspenders. He's balding severely.
Okay, so it's not Tyrion Lannister. Got it.
And no, it's not Tyrion Lannister. He's balding severely. He has like this dark brown hair. What's left of it is very greasy, and he's not very well kept compared to the other two. The man in the eye patch clearly seems like some sort of adventurer or soldier, like veteran type. He's like grizzled, got like a scar down his eye, like the eye that's missing, like a sword at his hip. He's wearing like leather armor, whole ordeal.
I'm not intimidated whatsoever. I bet those are people of interest, right?
Is this like an
And
actual
then there's
dwarf,
also-
or is this just like a short person?
Short person. What does the party wish to do at the sight of these three people? And there's also obviously like someone manning the bar.
Oh boy, Junia.
Oh right,
Can someone not have her get drunk?
Junia, there is absolutely lots of alcohol in this
If she goes to
room.
the bar, I'm stopping her.
I'm fine. I can help myself.
Did you roll?
I rolled.
Okay. Yeah.
Barely, but I can hold myself back.
Who wants to do something? Anyway, any takers?
So you said the three people.
Yep, those are the only people in like the tavern portion right now. There's a grand set of like stairs, probably a little bit shorter than like the stairs at our school. Like I mean by shorter I mean like a little bit less wide. And they go up to like a second floor. And this place seems like it has 3 stories. Pretty large place.
Okay, I'll walk up to the three people.
They're all sitting in separate places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're
They're all
all
sitting alone.
okay. Okay. So they're all just people. Like they don't. This is a stupid question, but do any of them look like merchant? Like, do they have any characteristics that stick out from everyone else?
Well, based off of their role, I don't know. Do any of them? Well, no, I do know.
yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
was
saying,
like, if you don't know, I don't know.
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Oh, I know. But based off of their characteristics, which one seems most likely to be a merchant? The woman sitting alone doing paperwork, the dwarf sitting alone drinking, or the man sitting alone eating breakfast, who's like looks like a grizzled veteran or something. And the dwarf is just he does not seem well put together. And then the woman, she's very well kept. Has like makeup on.
The woman is the merchant. The guy with the
No,
eye patch is his
it's
husband,
definitely
is her
the bald
husband.
guy.
And the
Definitely.
dwarf is their
Their jester.
their serf. Is their fucking serf.
No.
They don't.
I don't think they're all. I don't think they might
Mm-mm.
not know each other at all.
Nope.
Also, they could just
Nope.
all be in
My
this
theory.
tavern.
Holy shit!
Why do you-
Pick
Why are
one
you
to go
assuming
to.
that they are all connected?
Bald guy.
Just, this is not supposed to
You
be a
just
big
said-
fucking challenge.
And then the
Can
one.
I walk
Okay,
up
I'm
to
gonna
them
walk
and
up.
do paperwork?
I'm gonna
I don't
walk up
care.
to the woman. I'm gonna walk up to the woman.
All right, Nikki, you approach the woman. She's very attractive, by the way. A
Okay.
big question. I forgot to ask everyone. I need to know every character's sexuality.
Good question.
That's a good question for me to
You want me
ask.
to
So just
DM
put that
that?
somewhere. Put that somewhere in your character sheet.
Okay.
Just put like under like gender, sexuality. The
Okay,
woman.
let's get to it.
Oh, you see, walk up. She doesn't even notice you as she's writing. Actually, I know she does. You walk up and she's writing, and she looks up to you slowly, and makes eye contact with you, and says, yes, can I help you?"
Yes. Sorry to bother you. Hi. I was actually here wondering about. I heard rumor around town about these two merchants who had an encounter with giants in the Ghalin Pass, and me and my companions and I will again gesture back to the other four people standing awkwardly at the entrance to the tavern. Me and my companions here, we arrived in Kali a few days ago, and our cart broke down, so we don't have any way to continue our travels. And I was wondering if we came across these merchants, possibly we would be able to pay for passage. And I don't know if you know anything about them or where they might be or anything. Any help is much appreciated.
He points to the dwarf. I think you're looking for him.
Okay. Thank you very much.
The giants
And
are
I'll
just
give
regular
her
sized
a
people.
little bow.
I'm actually convinced he's a shifter, and that dwarf is gonna turn into a giant.
Ooh.
He's
I
actually a
will walk up to
warlock,
the
and he's going to
dwarf.
kill. He's the final boss.
the god emperor.
He's gonna be a recurring
God
character.
Emperor.
Yeah, he's gonna be a recurring character. And then when you guys finally like find the way to awake the God Emperor, he's gonna be like the final boss, and he's gonna emerge out of the ground and start throwing spells at you guys. So you approach the dwarf. He's leaning on the bar. He
Right.
slams back another shot, and he clearly slurring his words. Looks to the bartender and raises his hand. He's like, "Another one."
No.
And he does not even notice you standing behind him, Nikki.
I'll sit down at the bar next to him, and I'll get something. I'll raise my hand to the bartender and also get something, just like a ale or whatever.
Yeah, just be 2 copper.
Okay. And then I'll turn to the person and I'll say, so I heard through the grapevine that you had an encounter with giants, eh?
You guys see Junia sit down at the bar as well and raise her hand and also purchase a drink for 2 copper.
I'm walking up to Junia and stopping that shit.
Like, she just took a drink.
Junia, maybe not right now.
The dwarf looks over and raises his hand. He's like, "Let the woman drink."
I like the dude.
And he flails his arm out at you and like almost falls out of the stool and like catches himself on the edge of the bar and pulls himself up.
You do not
I got the
know
GM
who
cam
you're
out.
talking to.
Being closer to Junia, quieter. Maybe you shouldn't drink.
Here's a better idea.
I give the
How about
I give the
dwarf
drink to
pays
Tariq.
for all the drinks.
Don't waste
I
the
don't want the
ale.
drink.
Small
I just think
man.
it's
Small man, my friend asked you a question.
Hold on, I'm waiting for Tariq and Junie to solve this out. You hand the drink to Tariq.
I
Don't
will
give a
fucking
Do
smash
not
that
waste the
shit.
ale.
I like hold the drink and I panic and I just give it back to the bartender.
No. What you should do is
He looks
Ask
at you
the dwarf.
confusedly and he's like, hold on a second. He's like, Thanks.
Here's 10 copper. Please do not give this woman drinks.
I can't agree to that.
Here's 20 copper. Please don't give this woman drinks.
I can't. I'm sorry. If she
Why?
wants a drink, she can have a drink. And he
No.
places the drink in front of Junia again.
Flesh off.
Yeah, please don't.
Fucking Sigma male over here.
Sigma male is the
It
dwarf.
was so I did a personal roll for like self-control, and I just rolled a 17. And I don't need to do it. I didn't need to do it, but I did to like figure it out. But now I don't know what to do.
Drink it.
I'll just fucking down it in a second.
Junia, no!
There.
A
I'm
dwarf?
not taking anything else.
So Junia, he looks to you and he looks to you. He says, "So, what's your name?"
Name's Junior.
By the way, he's slurring
about
like every
yours?
word he says, and he just reeks.
Oh,
Not
I'll
just of
fucking,
alcohol, but also of just body odor.
you know what? It's fine. I've been through fucking more than that. The name's Junior. How about you? What's yours? Person who just. I wave to the bartender and just ask for another drink.
His name
Just
is Craig
maybe.
Pepper.
Bruh.
Who got me a fucking. Who's getting me drinks now?
Name's
Trying to, like,
Craig
stop
Pepper.
her drinks.
Me and my 3 brothers run actually, no, he's fucking drunk. He's hammered. He can't process this.
Pepper,
He just said
Pepper,
my
and
name's
Pepper.
My name's Craig.
Aye, lovely. Fine, nice to meet you, Greg.
Craig
He-
Pepper.
He weakly outstretches a small dwarven hand, but it's thick and strong.
I shake it.
Um,
Trying to find the pickpocket skill.
I have to pickpocket skill.
Honestly,
Oh,
you should
God.
pickpocket that man's satchel and steal his money, and then let's go buy a wagon.
Oh my god, that is such a Tariq thing to do. Jack, can I pickpocket this?
This party just sounds like we have like 4 rogues and 1 like warrior, you know?
Tariq, roll pickpocketing. +1 because Ivan is distracting him.
That's exactly what I needed to get it.
God.
Fun fact.
Now, let me just double check
If
to
the
make
victim
sure
is
it's not a-
distracted, it's a +5, by the way.
Okay, so never mind.
If he's asleep,
But
it's
is
a
it a
plus.
contest?
So it's a quick contest of
Perception or
pickpocket versus the
streetwise?
higher perception or streetwise skill. It's a +5 if he's distracted, +10 if he's asleep or drunk.
Okay, so you needed to roll
Gosh.
pickpocket
So-
+5 actually.
It's +15 if he's distracted and drunk.
I can't fail.
No, wait,
Seriously,
hold on. We
please.
still gotta figure
He
this
rolls
out.
a
So what's your
3.
pickpocket skill. Level
This man
11.
has to, like,
So
roll
that
a
plus
3.
15. So you were rolling for a
At this
26.
rate, anyone could pickpocket this man, and that makes sense.
But, like, I would though.
Okay, so you only got a success
However,
of a 14.
to outwit a third party who is
So he
watching
just
the
needs to
victim.
beat that.
However, if a third party is watching the victim, it's a
He
quick
didn't beat
contest of pickpocket versus the watcher's observation skill.
And there's a bartender here. Thank you, Ashley.
Oh fuck.
I also want to do that.
Nikki, you clearly see Tariq just
Oh, okay.
swipes the whole
I'm
fucking
like digging through it like a little rat.
the little. It's like a little pouch. You snatch it off, and the bartender looks at you, Tariq. He's standing there, and he looks at you. He says, "What is your issue with harassing our guests here?"
Oh no.
I bolt.
And he looks to the dwarf and points to Tariq and says, "Sir, I believe that's your
I'm
pouch.
bolting. I'm bolting.
You're bolting."
I'm bolting with his money.
Tariq, you
Somebody
just
stop
Try and
that
grab
thief!
Tariq.
Thief!
I'll stop him.
this is whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, Graham's at the
You
door.
guys
Yeah,
fucking
Graham's
do
You
at
guys
the
are
door,
never
yeah.
getting out of fucking Collie. We were
Yeah,
this
we're about
close.
to we're about
We
to
were
do
this
a fucking
I'll-
prison campaign
I'll
where we have to
stand
break.
just-
we were
door.
one
Tariq out of
conversation
prison.
away. One
I'll
conversation
stand in
away.
front of the door.
Okay, let's have a fucking contest here. Graham, you're gonna try and stop Tariq?
Yes.
Stop. You
Tariq,
violated.
roll. Tariq and Graham roll a contest of dexterity. Unless you have like a running skill.
That's a
like-
5.
Ooh, damn!
Failure by 4. Failure by 5. Sorry.
Graham, you fucking run up and. Tariq, is firmly in your grip as you just like hold it with both arms.
I
Hold him
imagine
with both arms.
it's that scene of like
going to hell.
Charlie. It's that scene of Charlie Day slamming the kid into the
Yeah.
car, except it's Tariq into a wall.
You just run up. You run up like a fucking linebacker and just perfect form tackle. Just wrap up Tariq and just like pick him up and like for a second and
Yeah,
hold
I'm,
him
like,
back.
kicking my legs
There's
like
a 2-second
child.
period where someone screamed "thief, stop them," and then Tariq runs, and then boom, slam.
I'm like kicking my feet in the air, like down Graham.
Yeah, all
This
the
isn't
bartender could
going
say
to
was
hell.
thief, stop. And as soon as he was like saying stop, Graham had already gotten him. And then the dwarf turns around. He like slides over on his stool, and he hops out of the stool and he drunkenly approaches with he has like a mug of ale in his hand now.
Just you watching GM cam of he's just like he's stuck in a walking animation.
Alan Graham, he's gonna get his money back.
Graham's gonna get hired as security. It was the best security guard
I'll
this
make more
fucking
money
inn
from
has
this
ever
than I
seen.
ever will during the prophecy. I guarantee
He's
you.
gonna get promoted to the highest Hilton Inn this fucking place offers.
He approaches and he stares at you, Tariq, and says, "I expected nothing less from your kind." And
Oh,
he takes the bag and he like rips it out of you out of your
kicking
hand.
him in the face.
You're gonna try and kick him in the face.
I'm trying to kick him in the face after he says that.
Roll. Do you have what's your you have judo? Okay, that's not about kicking. Just roll fucking dexterity.
Death
Not
roll
like
strength
dexterity.
also.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I
Right.
was gonna say dexterity -2. That's good. See if you can like fucking dodge it or something.
When he's drunk.
Tariq, you whip out your leg and just kick him right in the chest because he's like 4 feet tall. You just kick
That's why I
him
was
right
saying
like
head, because that would be like foot level if Graham's picking me up.
you kick him right in the chest and you just knock him back. He falls to the ground. His ale spills all over his face. And he's like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" And he gets up and he's like starts approaching really angrily to try and he's gonna like ready to
Down
enter
Graham, I'm
combat
gonna
with you.
kick his ass.
Tariq, you're trying to like break out of Graham's
No.
grip. Okay,
No.
Graham and
I'm
Tariq
gonna
roll a
kick
contest
his
of strength.
I'll say this isn't helping. We need his help. We need his help, not yours.
You know, if you had just
I'm with
waited,
Graham. I'm with Graham.
I could have just talked to him while I was drinking. It would have been perfect.
Okay, so guys, or you couldn't have,
By the
you
way,
could have not
Tariq-
stolen from him. Like,
Tariq,
come on,
Daredevil
guys,
is
please.
active.
I fail by 1.
Wait, do I still have to roll strength?
Yeah,
roll strength, yeah.
again.
Yeah, roll a
Because if you fail
17.
more than
Fucking
that,
Christ!
I,
Whoa!
bruh.
or just
Don't you
activated
still have a
fucking
wound
gun.
also?
The
Graham, what would you like to
arms
do with
on each
Tariq?
side.
I would like to like hold them even like higher so they're like I don't know,
You could
restrain them.
You could use
Just-
yeah. Actually, that's called a takedown. You could technically use a
takedown.
takedown.
You just want to fucking put him on the
No,
ground.
not like
Like on top of his
slam. They're
head.
still like injured, but like
Mhm.
definitely like
Just like
it so
gently
they
lay
can
them on the
move.
ground, like hold them down.
Yeah, like a grapple
I am
basically.
like kicking wildly.
Oh yeah, there's also other
Oh, Graham, I
guards.
need
in
to
here.
kick his ass.
I totally
You
forgot
don't
there's
think
other
he's
guards
dead?
in here. So the other guards have approached by
Clearly,
now.
the other guards don't even need to be here.
Yeah, Graham, you have contained fucking Tariq on the ground. You're like you're holding him down. What the fuck? This is a fucking scene.
Your wound's gonna open back
So
up.
yeah, so
Don't care, you heard
the
what
grappling
he said.
methods are takedown, pin, and choke / strangle.
So the two guards
Oh,
approach.
joke.
There's like two other guards that are in here. They or there's only one in here. It's the morning, so they don't really need many in here. And he like quickly like rushes over and he's like, oh, thank you for the help. And he reaches down and like grabs Tariq's arm. He's like, help me pick him up. Let's bring him to the authorities.
Wait. No.
The dwarf is like red faced furious. He's like, let me at him. Let me at him.
You can't say that
Frank!
about me.
It's
You know
Frank!
nothing about me.
First of all, he's like the dwarf's fucking
just
spitting
stole.
out of his face. You see you see.
I'll say
spit on
I
him.
can
I'll
deal
do
with
it
this.
right
Back
now.
up.
Dude, Forden is in a position where he could strangle Tariq and kill Tariq.
So Graham, roll intimidation against
On
the dwarf.
guards.
The dwarf. Oh, are you trying
Oh.
to intimidate the guard as well? Okay, first let's deal with the dwarf who wants to fucking see Tariq's
Yeah, wait
head.
a second.
I want to see his head. He can't say
Oh my.
that.
Okay, yeah. What do I have to roll?
Let's see. So you don't have the intimidation skill.
I had it, and then I switched it out for smithing and tactics.
It's will
Honestly,
-5
better-
or acting -3.
Honestly, better decision for it because tactics has actually helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Tactics is a good skill, yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, so I roll?
By the way, guys, Ford has 16 points in smithing.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
We gotta use that skill, man.
I think that's more points than I have in all my other
Well, 'cause
skills.
the only reason I've been hesitant to ask about any of that is because the one time you've attempted smithing, you found a sliver of like bronze from a crown or like a goblet. I mean, and you tried making something out of it.
No, but they didn't like me, so I couldn't.
Okay, so
I'll roll. That is a 6. Yeah, I got it.
Jesus, what the fuck? You actually succeeded the roll against. I mean, obviously, I think it's a contest, but you did succeed.
wait, how would
The
you?
RNG gods love you. Oh my god.
5, 5, 6. What the
That's a
fuck, boy?
success of.
I'm gonna get a crit fail the next one.
What is it? A will minus of Jack?
-5.
Oh no, my you didn't.
Oh,
Unless you have,
yeah,
if you have basic, so failure by 1.
But I'm still gonna give it to him because it's a fucking 6. And Graham has clearly proven himself to be a strong and capable fucking opponent. And this dwarf, Graham, you just turn around and you put your hand out and you're like, "I've got this." And the dwarf, or like stand back, and the dwarf
You
is
know
like,
what I'm-
"Okay." And the other two guards as well are just like, "Oh, okay, he's got this.
What the fuck?
Just get him out of here."
After we're done with our business, yes, definitely.
It's fucking
You-
restraining Tariq. Tariq's like trying to fucking fight off the ground.
Graham
Can
just
someone
fold
grab
to
the
reach like
money?
a fucking chair.
Yeah, can you grab this money that he stole?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
the
already
dwarf's
took
already
the-
got the bag. He ripped it out of Tariq's hand while he
Oh,
was like,
okay.
trained. So he returns to his seat right next to Junia. He hops back up. Tariq's just. So you're just gonna have Tariq on the ground fighting again, like,
Actually, I
like
was
while they're just trying to
thinking
have a
of,
conversation.
like-
Tariq's just like, "Ah, you motherfucker!" ah!"
No. I'll take him outside. I'll take him outside. This ain't gonna help in here.
Fucking.
Graham, you pick up Tariq and like drag him fighting outside, and the two of you are outside of the tavern.
We'll be at the inn or right outside, I guess.
Graham got some
I
fucking
can
bounce.
take him,
going on.
Graham. Let me go.
5, 5, and 6. Holy shit!
Yeah.
And then if you look at my rolls, my last rolls were a 16, 17, and a 9.
My last 3 rolls were 13, 17, 13.
Yeah, Susie also has had it pretty bad. Luke too hasn't had it like amazing. That's just fucking crazy. It's 5, 5,
That's
6,
good
4
rolls are
luck dot
going to
MP4.
40,
Yeah. Okay, so back to where we were. You almost made it rich, dude. If you had gotten away with that somehow, he would have had so much money in there.
Oh god.
I'm also have the gentleman disadvantage, so no matter what, I would have stopped you.
Yeah.
What a
Um,
fucking clout chaser.
So the dwarf is now sitting again. He's just angry as fuck, steam pouring out of his ears. He's red as a tomato, and he just orders up like, "Give me vodka." He's like, "How much?" He's like, "Give me the bottle." And he just slams a fucking gold piece on the table.
Holy shit.
All right then.
Guys,
And the
you're
guy
so
walks
excited
up.
with it.
The bartender walks up and he quickly grabs. He's like, "Okay, okay." He gives him a full bottle of he just opens a new fresh bottle of vodka, and just fucking hands it to him. And the dwarf just grabs it, goes, slams it down. He's like, "Oh fuck!" And he turns to Junia. Say, sorry. How's about you and me head upstairs?
Whoa, what the fuck?
And he winks at you.
PR has
And he you see he winks at you and he reaches into his little pouch and he holds like a gold coin between his two fingers.
American Psycho, don't do it.
Oh,
And the
man.
rest of you, Graham and Tariq, you're outside, but Nikki, you're just sitting there, just like fucking. Why did the dwarf leave me? And Pierre, you're just fucking sitting there, stone faced, the fucking Easter Island statue emoji, as Junia is being, as this man tries to prostitute Junia.
I'm gonna call the bartender for some whiskey beforehand. Give
This
me
is
a
awful.
fucking whiskey.
This is awful.
I'm gonna say no. I just wanted him to pay for more
I'm
alcohol.
gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this so
No,
much.
no. I wanted to pay for more alcohol before I go, and I'm not gonna go. You know? It's free alcohol. I can't say no to that. Especially after I rolled the 17.
Hey, wait. So what are you trying to do?
I'm just calling for more alcohol. Beforehand.
Okay, so you're just like spending. Okay,
I'm
more of
spending his
silver.
money on alcohol, simple as.
Yeah, he just gets you
Yeah.
several shots of whiskey. And you start slamming them down at 7:30 in the morning.
Woohoo!
Probably like 7:40
You know-
by now.
You know, there's before I can even consider that, there's something I'd love to know. I've heard stories about you. You fucking traversed mountains or something like that?
Oh, you want to hear the story, eh?
I'm curious. It seems quite impressive.
Nothing works up a mood to tell a story like a woman in bed.
You'd have to show a lot more than just that pest and get me interested.
I didn't hear a single. All I heard was interested.
You'd have to show me a lot more than that purse to be interested.
Purse.
Purse.
He just
It's
whipped
not
out-
hieroglyphics, Jack.
No, yeah, I understand. I'm
He's
trying to understand
thinking.
what more you want.
I'm trying to. He needs to try to be impressive.
You're compensating
Selling
for
that-
your tiny cock, little man.
he
Look impressive, bro.
he looks at you, and he reaches in and he pulls out, and he now holds 3 gold
This
coins.
entire episode is gonna be cut.
Holy
footage.
shit.
Like, I can't show any of this.
And he's got like a sly smile on his face as he stares at you. He seems very interested in you now.
Pierre's hand is like tightly on the hilt of his dagger. He's like standing directly behind, like casually behind the dwarf.
If Tariq was in the room, he would be so dead right now.
Like, although Pierre's stance is really casual and like,
As you guys are sitting here, another dwarf makes his way down the stairs.
oh no,
And you see this one's much more well kept.
Oh, there's
He's
2 of
wearing like wealthy merchant clothing as he walks up. Everyone roll perception minus or IQ -3.
bet, dude, that's my standard IQ roll.
That's Tariq and Graham.
6. I notice him.
Success of 4.
Wow. Ivan,
I got a
Success of
6.
2.
all of you
I-
succeeded that?
What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? Why are you rolling good?
This is the
Where was
stupidest
this
roll to
thing
roll well
last
on. You can
second?
so
I
his
know.
hair, he has all that roll was for was to identify that he's wearing a toupee.
You
That's
wasted my
important,
luck.
though.
We all noticed it.
All three of you instantly know that man's hair is fake. As he approaches, he's got like this smooth black hair that's like
The
Yeah.
earth trembles as he waddles to the bar.
he's heading over. He's also got like a pouch next to him and stuff. You also see like a little knife on his belt, like a little hilt for a knife, a hilt of a knife sticking out.
What a
Yeah.
puny blade.
He walks up and he just stops and he opens his eyes. He's like bewildered at the sight of fucking Craig sitting there with 3 gold pieces. And Junior's standing there just like, ugh. And
A plague doctor.
dude, and the plague talk. He's just fucking bewildered. It's like, oh, okay. And he walks up to you, Junior. He's like, sorry, is Craig? I'm so fucking tired. Bothering you? Is Craig bothering you?
He just doesn't seem to understand that I don't really care for money.
Come now, Craig. I think it's time you head to bed. You see, he looks at the fucking full bottle of whiskey in front of him, and Craig just fucking looks back at him begrudgingly, and he puts the 3 gold pieces away. And he's like, "Fuck you."
Time for your
And,
morning nap, Craig
the-
Pepper.
The little dwarf looks at him, and he taps Craig on the shoulder. He's like, "What'd you say?" And Craig turns around. He's like, "I said fuck you." And the other dwarf stares at him like really intently, and they just make eye contact. And he just furrows his brow, fucking full intimidation mode. Before Craig just begrudgingly is like, "Fine." And he hops out of his chair and he takes the bottle of vodka with him as he heads upstairs. And as he's heading upstairs, he like stumbles a bit going up the stairs, and once he's fully made it upstairs, he's like walking, creaking in the floorboards above, and then you hear a boom, 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 crash, and you hear like a fuck, and then you hear a door slam.
He'll be fine. He didn't feel anything. He was
He's
drunk.
just got like shards of glass in his vitals.
Good.
I've experienced
You'll
the
read it
same
in the-
amount
in the-
of
in
drunk
the
he has. He'll be
newspaper.
fine.
Craig Peppers of the famous Peppers organization has been found dead. So,
Greg Pepper and Theodore Pepper.
thank you for just giving me all these names. It's fantastic.
I'm really
Makes
good
it
at
so much
naming on
easier
the
for me.
spot.
I'm awful at it. Tryon's probably my peak at coming up with names. So he looks at you, Junia, and he reaches out his hand. He's like, "I'm apologies for my brother's behavior. My name is Theodore Pepper."
Alright.
He reaches into his little purse and he pulls out a whole bronze piece, and he's like, "For your troubles." And he drops it into your hand as if it's fucking just like solid gold. He's like, "Oh yeah,
Jesus.
that'll make a big difference."
I'll
Um,
feel that.
And then he just turns. He turns and he starts heading towards. Wordlessly starts heading towards the exit.
I think the joke.
But he
there-
does make a little, like he does make a little look at Pierre.
What kind of luck?
It's kind of like a what the.
Pierre just fucking stares him down.
Wake up! I don't think Luke's here. He's heading for the exit. Go! Quick! Run, Forrest! Run!
Wait. What do you? Who is? Which one?
Theodore Pepper. Theodore Peppers.
The other merchant.
Peppers?
Yeah.
Multiple peppers?
Their last name is Peppers.
Ooh,
It's a funny last.
okay.
Get
Okay.
him!
Why is he running? Why is he running?
He's not running.
He's
He's
not-
yet.
not, he's
the
not
exit.
running.
First stop
He's
him before
heading
our
to the
last
exit.
information about this is like irrelevant.
Because
Okay.
you guys fucked up with the
Yeah,
last
kind of
encounter with
like-
the dwarf. I'm giving you a new one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep sending dwarves until you guys
step
get information out of one.
What
are you doing, Nikki?
I'll like step in front of him. I'll get up and I'll kind of like stand in front of him.
Okay, so he starts making his way towards the
And,
exit. You get up and you stand in front of him. He's like, "Excuse me, you are?"
I'm so sorry. My name is Nikki. Me and my friends here terribly sorry for the intrusion and I kind of glare to Tariq and Junia, the
Tariq's
disruption.
outside,
But we
and
were
I'm drinking.
Tariq's
Right.
inside. I'm still glaring at you.
I'm not looking.
We were here to question about the alleged sight of giants you had in the mountains of the Ghalin Pass.
He closes
we
his
were
eyes and takes a
wondering-
deep breath. He's like, "Of course you are. I don't have much time right now, so I'll have to
Right.
make it quick." And he holds out his hand. You have the two
Okay,
bronze.
I'll give him I'll give him 2 bronze.
He like throws it into his pouch. Okay, so me and my brothers, we are a set of quadruplet dwarves. We, yes, all 4 of us were born at the same time. Yes, all 4 of us were born short. We've founded one of the most successful merchant companies around. 4 of us at the head of it. We were riding somewhere in the north, heading eastward on the road, attacked by bandits. Or sorry, no, we weren't attacked by bandits. That's a lie. Our wagon broke down, stopped working.
You just deceived me.
Wagon broke down, wheel broke, couldn't fix it. So we elected.
Movie.
So, in our infinite wisdom and our unquenchable ambition, we decided that instead of just walking along the road eastward and trying to get another wagon, we would ensure making our deadline. We were delivering some supplies to some town in the south. We headed through the Ghalin Range on foot. All of our men died, except for me and my brothers. And we had a chance encounter with a tribe of giants who were going to eat us before they realized that we had lots of food in our possession. So we offered them all of the food in exchange for carrying us out of the Ghalin Range. They gladly accepted, took us down. They picked us up in their big hands. In fact, one of them picked all 4 of us in one hand, and he headed down south, dropped us off at the bottom of the Ghalin Range, head back in. We gave them all of the food. We got to the town. They were sad that they weren't receiving their food, and then we made our way here, and now we're here.
Miraculous.
Thank you. Have a good day. And he just
What a-
heads out of the.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you have a wagon now?
Why? Do you
Well,
need
I
to
was-
deliver something?
Well, me and my friends here, our wagon also broke down when we arrived in Kale, and we have no way to continue our journey. Would it be possible for me to pay for travel?
We're not a traveling company. We're a merchant company.
Right. But would I be able to buy a wagon?
Oh my fucking god.
From us, no, we don't sell wagons.
Just flirt with him.
I'm not gonna flirt with him. I don't like him.
Jack, what's that face?
No, well, I'm not role playing that. Not about to do that. Right. Well, is there? Do you know of any way that we could acquire travel?
You could buy a wagon.
Well, thanks, Sherlock. I think
And
it's
where
time
would
we
I do
should get going. Thanks for the help.
Or you could just walk. Lots of people walk. Takes a while. It's good. It's good exercise.
Let's
We
walk.
walked.
It does sound
Right,
like good
but you
exercise.
Or you could go look for the giants.
see that. Right, but you see, we're on a bit of a time constraint. You see, me and my companions are actually
By the way, you have the
members of
contextualized
the
skill.
prophecy to awaken the God Emperor. Oh,
Yeah,
I
cool.
do.
You want to try and tell if he's lying?
Yeah, that would be lovely. I'll do
He
that.
did sort of tell the story like Andrew Tate,
He had a success of 3.
which usually means he's lying.
That is a success of 2, yeah.
You do not know if he's lying or not about these giants.
Okay.
He says, "Yeah, you could always look for the giants if you just bring a large amount of food. They'll gobble it all up and they'll pick you up in their hand and take you wherever you'd like to go. Now,
Right.
good day. I have a meeting to get to." And he walks out of the tavern.
I think he's
Unless you
Tariq,
like, really want to
quick,
try and stop him.
Assault him.
It's not in the
Dude.
tavern.
I mean, no, yeah, but you're outside. Obviously, the moment you
Yeah,
see a
Graham and
small
Tariq, you
man
see a
walk
dwarf
out.
exit the tavern, assuming Nikki, Pierre, and Junia don't do anything.
Yeah, I don't really know what I can do.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think we should just honestly walk.
I made $110 today by just drinking ale. I'm quite happy.
Well, you spent a lot of it on ale.
How much did I spend?
Just call it 30.
All right.
You weren't drinking for that long.
Let me also roll to see how much a fucking 6. Dice parser, please. All right, so that one's fine. All right, I'm tipsy.
Yeah, so Tariq and Graham, you see a dwarf,
Yeah,
so
I
he's
don't-
clearly different from the other one, exit the tavern, and he's walking on his merry way.
Yeah, fuck that
He's like
guy.
4 foot. He's like 4'5".
Let's just walk.
Tariq's still pissed out. Bill's pissed.
Hey, do you know that other dwarf that was in there?
He looks at you. You mean my brother Craig, the
Tell him
drunk
to
one,
fuck
balding?
off.
What'd you say?
I said, tell him to fuck off.
I'll pass on the message, and he just rolls his eyes as he walks away from you. And he's got like a very bouncy, like a bounce in his step, very bright bounce in his step.
It's a happy guy.
He's a happy-go-lucky guy.
What the
So there's
happened
2
to
more
us?
dwarves.
We have-
Oh, Tariq and Graham, roll IQ -3 to figure out if he has a toupee or not. If you succeed, you can tell that he's wearing a toupee. If not, you are not aware.
Within our first 12 days, we had gotten so much traveling done. Within the last 4 days, we've been stuck here. I
What?
beg,
Yeah.
let's just start walking. We might as well.
Honestly,
You know, I have nothing against that.
Could
I'm
have
just worried
started
about...
walking 4 days ago, we would have already been in the first town.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually.
What is the party you like to do here?
We could just kill
I
back.
am making a leadership
just leave.
decision. We are
Yeah, let's just
leaving
leave.
Cali, getting supplies if we still need some, but we're fucking going on foot and we're going out of here.
On foot, okay.
Alright. I need to go buy myself a bow then. And then that's all I need, really.
Use the Gurps book.
Yeah, just use Gurps
Will do.
basic set for anything.
Alright,
Unless you want professional
you
on there.
dumbasses. I recommend that you have at least 10 traveler's rations.
Oh, yeah, we walk on foot this time.
At least
You guys are
10.
walking on
But
foot.
obviously, having more is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. You guys need to be prepared with your own supplies. So like,
Wait, how much is
communicate
food
with
again?
each other what you have. Communicate what you need.
Actually, alright, scratch that. I think to be on the safer side, let's go 20 traveler's rations each. Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're ready?
Yeah, you
Yes.
got. Yeah, Pierre's
Yes,
much
sir.
more geared up than he was before. He has like thousands
Ready?
of fucking pounds in his bag.
The party leaves Kali.
This is a momentous occasion.
Guys,
Dude.
I have 30
Pop a
yards of
fucking
I'll
cord.
champagne.
roll for this one.
30 yards.
30 yards
50
of
yards
cord.
of rope.
You guys approach the Ghalin Pass. We have the same scenario that I'd done before I retconned that you had already gotten the Ghalin Pass, where they're asking for the payment to enter. You guys have already done the payment
Yeah,
and never
I've
added
already
it back,
taken it
so
out.
you guys pay to enter the Ghalin Pass, and they do remind you like it'll also cost you to pay to get back in.
Ha,
to
likely
cross
story.
back. Um, and you guys head inside. Asher, this music is from a video game, so I do believe you would be allowed to use it.
Alright, I'm gonna enable
Let me
it.
go
Actually,
find
I'm
it.
gonna keep it. I'm not gonna. Just because it's easy to not turn it on. I'm just make sure you send it to me.
Okay.
I got very desperate during my 40-minute combat last night that I had to edit, so there's a large assortment of music.
Eh.
I think it goes from Breath of the Wild's like battle music into like
I feel like we could have just skipped that.
I didn't. Well, I edited it so heavily that it goes by really quickly.
Okay, thank God.
Like there are pretty much no parts where it's like someone's like, "How do I do this again, Jack?" It's literally just boom, I do this and I do that, I do this, I do that.
Now
it's
the advantage
That's
is
the cut of that.
I know
I
how
feel
to
like that sounds
use
cool.
martial
Fuck!
arts. in
You know what?
Gurps.
I'm unmuting the bot so I can listen to this.
Fuck it, I was telling you.
Just let me know if the song's switching to something.
Yeah.
I love this song. God damn.
So you guys enter the Ghalin Pass, finally.
Woo!
Huge stone mountains on either side. This thing extends on for as far as you can see. This is miles of mined out pass between the mountain range. There's like this thick like mist in the air. Generally this place is just full of fog and mist. You can't see very far in front of you. And you begin walking. You're walking for a few minutes. You pass by the occasional like person sitting like cooking a stew by a tent, or some like miners like chipping away at some stone or something. Or there's like yeah, and you also see there's lots of ropes like leading up, like little cliffs that go up the mountains and stuff, and there's rope bridges connecting at the top and everything. You see like an Esther soldier pass by and stuff. This place is pretty active. It's the only like land route between Esther and Northsir. And there's just tons of people and or not tons of people. Lots of people come by. The mountains are fucking huge up this close. You just look up and look straight up, and they just shoot up into the sky forever.
There's a goblin
And
behind him.
as you guys are walking, you're walking through here for a couple hours. Getting spammed in Pickles Cage. I need to calculate how far you guys need to go. So
Did you wanna if we're not are we traveling through mountains yet or
No.
Okay.
it's like a hilly path that goes like up and down,
Yeah,
down,
if
up.
you ever need to reconsult how terrain works, I have the thing at the top of Gurps rule set.
We'll just say the Ghalin Pass is like 20 miles long. So how much did we say you guys walk per hour? Did we ever write that
There's
down?
the pin in Discord
There's a pin, chat.
what you currently do. Or at least there's a pin that I posted that we agreed upon, which is character walk move times 0.8 miles per hour.
Yes, who has the lowest move?
The lowest move is 3.
Still? Okay. So per hour it's 2.4 miles.
Yep. Assuming the terrain's okay. Fuck! You're gonna have to update the map, or the little marker map.
Yeah, it's been a while.
My lazy ass has not been changing that for like a while.
So
we haven't
4
really
hours.
moved in a while.
We'll say you got here at 8:30. It's now 12:30 p.m. As you guys are walking, you hear. You actually you see there's a rope ladder leading up into the mist up like a stone cliff up, and you see there's this man wearing brown robes with a very short-cut black hair and a very well-cut beard. And he's standing, and he's looking at all of you, and he's like, "You, all of you, can you help me?"
What?
What you need?
Is it urgent?
You need to make a short out of what I've just fucking said.
What do you need?
I'm eating right now.
I
I'm
can tell.
eating.
What do you need? Easy to urgent.
I am the potion seller.
Ocean seller.
He stares at all of you, and he says, "Up this rope ladder. Our leader needs some help. We were coming through here, and he said he sensed a lot of spiritual energy, and we're trying to deal with the situation right now."
That is so vague. I am confused, sir. You must explain.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
No,
I'm
wait.
climbing up.
We are on an
No,
important
let's
journey.
not
I need
waste
to
time on
understand what
this.
is going on. Please explain a little bit more.
We've been traveling north. We're going on a pilgrimage to visit the northern peaks, and our leader, his name is Ira. He said he sensed a lot of spiritual energy as we were traveling through the Ghalin Pass, like in a noble amount, or not a noble, just a large amount. And we've been camping out here for the last week as he's been investigating. He hasn't really told us much more than that, but he said he needs outside help, and they've sent me down here to look for anyone kind enough to help.
What do you guys think? I honestly I think this.
I
man's
think
full
we
of
should
shit.
keep moving.
Junia is starting to climb up the rope ladder.
Junia,
I don't
No.
exactly think that this
It's
is
like-
safe.
Check, like insider,
Yeah,
like
detect lies.
would it be
Yeah,
like
aren't you the one who
Well,
always
that's
says
lies.
helps people in the
yeah.
This
Well,
doesn't.
need.
There's no immediate urgent need here. He
Roll
just says
detect
that he
lies.
sends some fucking spiritual energy.
Sick with
I've spent quite enough time in the all around to know that spirits matter a lot.
He's not lying.
success of 5. He's not lying.
You absolutely know he is not lying.
I'll whisper that to the party, like to like Pierre. I'll be like, I can tell he's telling the truth.
Well, let's see what it is, and if it's a situation, we'll help him. But if it looks like a trap, we need to get out of there.
still
Lovely.
need to get moving
Agree.
towards.
I agree. I will go with the guy. I'll go with the
I
guy.
will also go with the guy.
Okay, so you're all heading up the rope ladder?
Yeah.
Cool. He'll head up first. So before you go, Junia, he starts crawling up.
Wah!
He climbs up. He heads up. All of you follow behind him. It's like 20 feet up the rope ladder, and you're up on this stone cliff, and it's fucking horrifying looking down because you can't see the bottom. You have no idea how high up you are. Like you wouldn't if you were just like woken up here. It's just thick fog down here. This place is fucking crazy. You have no idea where all this fog and mist is coming from. It just seems like it's pouring out of the mountains down here, and like all of it's just building up at the bottom of the pass.
I would do a fear check, but I don't have area phobia, so.
And you see up here, there's just like this encampment of like monks. They're all wearing the same brown robes, same short-cut hair, well-kept beards and everything. They're all male. They just look identical. And you see like one's got like he's cooking up some sort of stew over a fire in like a big metal pot. Who do I want to make roll IQ?
I have the best IQ in the party.
Pierre.
Alright, Pierre, roll IQ.
Success of 5.
Yeah, it's very good. You notice there is an absolute. You see, like he's just been making the broth, and he starts pouring in a ton of like vegetables. There's absolutely no meat at all. You're looking around the campment. There doesn't seem to be any sign of any meat anywhere.
Vegetarians.
Representation. I love these guys.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
My
thing.
campaign has vegetarian representation.
I love inclusivity.
He
They
loves it. Tariq does not.
and they're all just like sitting around waiting for the stew. Like one of them's reading, one of them's just like throwing stones against a wall, just bored.
I Hrothgar.
And the one throwing the stone turns around and looks at you, and he stands up quickly. He's like, "Oh, he stands up quickly, but then tries to regain his composure, and he walks up slowly and like puts his arms in like his sleeves, like he's a fucking villager. And he walks up, and he looks at him. He's like, "Are these the outsiders Iris said we've been looking for?" And the other one looks over and is like, "Well, yes, they're the only ones that have said yes so far. But ultimately he'll decide." And the other one's like, "Hopefully we can get out of here soon and continue our journey."
Can I whisper to Nikki?
What?
Can I whisper to Nikki?
What do you say?
I do not feel good about this. And then I'll also whisper to Graham. If anything seems suspicious, be ready to pull arms.
Right. Stay cautious, and we can bail if need be.
Our monks will be fine.
And then they fucking start lifting us with air.
Rogues, one warrior.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You see, we're just gonna find a leader called Aang.
So he leads you over along the cliff, and he walks away from the tent, and you're walking along the cliff, and it gets very like scarily. The pathway gets like very thin, where like you're pressed against the wall, like shimmying, and you're walking for like 15 minutes behind this guy.
Where
Before finally, in the mist in the distance, you see like 10 feet in front of you, another monk standing in the same brown robes. He's sitting on a stone, and he's just staring towards you, as if he's been waiting. And the other guy monk stands out of the way, and he gestures towards him. He's like, "There is our leader. You may speak with him." And then he just turns and walks away from you guys.
He actually starts walking like off the cliffside, but like just walking.
As you hear him walking away, you see like the fucking Wilhelm scream as he falls off.
Nikki, this is you, man.
Go for it.
Go speak to the man.
Well,
Alright.
Can I get a little recap? I was doing something else.
You were shimmying along the side of his like the stone cliff face, and you were have approached their leader, who is named Ira, and the other monk has left you now. You were following him for like 15 minutes towards Ira.
Okay. What did they say they needed help with again?
A
What
situation.
did they say?
They literally said a situation.
okay,
That's why
so
I'm
it's
paranoid as fuck, because they're being very vague about what they need
Yeah.
to do.
I'll walk up to the leader and I'll give them like a deep bow, and I'll say, "Hi. We heard that you needed help with something. Me and my friends would be happy to assist you in whatever it is you need. We would be deeply honored to assist in any irks you are having. What is it that we could do?"
He gestures in front of him, and he's like, "Sit."
I'll sit.
I'll take a knee.
What about the rest of you? He'll kneel
Like just sit on the ground or like on anything.
on the dirty stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I will sit
stand-
crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Take a kneel next to Nikki.
We said sit, guys.
Tariq is gonna lean against a rock.
Listen, my
near the
legs and back
but
hurt
not
a
into
lot.
that.
Junie and Graham.
I'll sit crisscross applesauce.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why.
And Junia?
Yeah.
I will simply, what's it called? Like, you know when you have you sit on, you have your legs like inside of your own
Crisscross
legs.
So
applesauce.
crisscross applesauce.
Yes, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a French terminology for it?
You sit across
Palsy.
the applesauce.
Imagine being
Applesauce.
It's the dumbest
just like
American thing
quasi.
in the world to say. Like, I feel
We
so.
say pied croisé, which is like
That is so normal.
Okay, so you guys all sit down. The three of
Crossed
you sit
foot-
down.
crossed
Here you
feet.
fucking kneel down. Tariq,
That's what the
you're the only one not sitting. You suddenly feel very awkward. And Ira's sitting here, and he's staring at all of you, and the fog is just swirling around all of you. And he's staring at you, and just, me and my band were traveling northwards, and when we came through here, I sensed an abnormal amount of energy from the spiritual world while we were traveling. I've since tracked the energy to its source, and it appears to be inside of this cave. And he gestures towards what's like to his right, and you see this like circular, like perfectly circular stone. It seems to be like some sort of door that's like blocking something off. He says, within this cave is the an untold amount of energy from the spiritual world. It's more than I have ever sensed. The issue is, I do not know how to open it. He points to the inscriptions. There's inscriptions all over like the stone door. I've spent the last week trying to translate this. It's a very ancient language, but we have lots of books on us. So far, all I figured out is that it says, every night, uninvited, they arrive. Look up in the sky. When one falls, the rest keep moving.
Birds?
A star.
One falls. Probably a star.
Tariq, as soon as you say a star, loud groaning emerges from the door. So happy we got through that fast. I was so worried we were going to be here for like 4 hours.
See, you underestimate us, Jack. When it comes to actual thinking, really quick. But when it comes to dumb
Yeah.
shit like picking which route or which like fucking
Which
person...
of these 3 strangers do you want to talk to? Well, I don't know, guys. Which one do you think looks most like the merchant? I don't know. Let's talk to the lady. But what about the dwarf? I don't know. The gorilla looks cool. He's probably got a big cock.
Tariq is leaning against a wall. A star. The door open.
No, yeah. You ask a star. There's this loud groaning emerges from the door.
Bruh.
Ira looks at it and looks at you and goes, "Amazing."
We went through your
Really are the
magic.
ones they were calling for. Go ahead and try to open the door. But I do warn you, the spirits are not fond of material possessions.
There's a fucking
They're of a
lich in
different. They're of a different. They're of a different world.
I'll go naked then.
They're of
Naked
a,
it is.
they're of a different world, so they don't appreciate belongings from ours, from the physical realm. So I would only bring the bare necessities.
They're gonna eat your bag.
This is I like. Is he telling us to leave all of our stuff with them?
Jack,
Yes, he is.
Can I meditate
Okay.
to see if I can sense?
He's saying like
literally
leave it outside the
anything?
door because spirits don't like material possessions. Whatever.
Can I meditate to see if I can sense literally anything?
You can try, but you don't
Exactly,
have very
a
long
big
to do
try.
it. You don't have a lot of time to do it.
Fine, I will try it.
Yeah, we're not sitting here for an hour.
You have the meditate skill?
I do.
3 people in this campaign have meditate, Jack.
Tariq, you also have meditate?
And so does Nikki.
Yeah, but I use it the least.
Cool.
Is there a role I could make that's
4
not
points
like
of meditation.
but like, could I try and like sense this guy's motive? Like,
Body
if he's trying to
language.
steal us, like steal from
yeah,
us, body
that is
language.
Body language, yeah.
Tech lies
Okay.
-4.
Okay, it's not terrible, but it's also not great.
Rolls a 17.
That is, I think, a success of 0, actually.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's a success of
God,
0.
we have good rolls tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
He is wearing baggy clothing, which it says gives him -1.
Bruh.
Therefore, it's a
Yeah.
failure of 1.
You're not gonna give it to him? Aw, damn.
Oh, really?
That's rough.
You are not aware of his motives.
That's a stretch.
You really didn't want me to know his
He seems pretty normal.
motives, did you?
Tariq doesn't trust these people.
I'm gonna head inside the cave.
Problem is, everything in my
Just
bag,
dropping my
I
stuff
fucking
on the
need.
side.
Everything in my bag I need. I don't even have a lot of money, so.
I'll survive without anything. It's fine. I drop
Wait,
it off on
hold
the side
on.
and I head inside the cave. I do not care what
Do you
the
think
party
Ze-
says.
Uni immediately removes her
Do you
bag
think
and drops it off.
xenophilia would apply here?
If I could
I
get
assume
rid of
xenophilia would
everything,
be
what could I get rid of?
affected right now, right?
You that's the one where like you love foreign people, essentially.
Instinctively fascinated and attracted by strangers and aliens, no matter how dangerous or frightening they appear
These
to be.
monks from an unknown area are pretty strange. I would
Right.
I would say yes, it does
I'll-
definitely kick in. You can roll for your self-control.
Yeah, I'll roll my self-control roll for that then.
9 or
Yeah,
less.
I'll do that to see if I like blindly trust them.
Boom.
And I succeed by 0 again.
I don't think.
So I'm probably pretty cautious of this. Like, oh, they're just telling us to leave all of our stuff here with them
I
as we go into
I-
this like
I
cave.
don't think spirits give a shit if you have gold in your bag.
You can keep your gold, yeah. No weapons. As far as from what I'd say, it's probably
Fuck
no weapons.
that.
Especially.
Iro looks at all of you and says, "The more you bring, the more you risk to anger them."
I'll go in fucking naked then.
It
And why would we trust you with our belongings?
He-
Why
He-
are
I mean,
we the one who's going in this cave? Why are we the ones to go into this cave?
because they asked for you. They did not ask for me. They have only invited you.
You sketchy monk.
Okay.
They asked for
Pierre
us.
Pierre goes into the cave with everything.
Oh god, no.
You sketchy monk. You head inside.
Well, I trust you. It's fine.
Okay, we got two ideas. Two people who are saying what they're doing. The other three, what do you guys do?
What do I?
To be fair,
what-
this is a tough
So
decision.
he said going with
No,
bare
yeah, think about it.
necessities.
I'm not
I'll,
saying I'm
like-
not trying to rush you. I'm just saying like
Alright, I'm gonna go piss. Let me know if you guys figure it out.
You guys do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, okay, no, I'm not gonna say the ideas I have because hidebound. You can figure it out.
I want to look to this. I want to like look to this their leader and say, and I don't mean any offense or disrespect here, but how are we meant to trust that you won't take our belongings if we leave them here?
he looks at you with like and just like he raises his brows in confusion, and he's like, "We're traveling monks. We have no interest in your material possessions. We are, in fact, looking to remove ourselves from this world and discover enlightenment.
Oh, are these guys minimalists?
I'm back.
We shun your
Oh, I hate
like,
minimalists.
consumerism, but we shun your material possessions and connections to the physical world.
You are
Okay,
both
To be
I'll.
fair, he is only wearing brown robes and has nothing else on. He doesn't even have like
I'll
any
leave-
hair. He's basically bald.
You said.
I'll leave my armor and my weapon and my rapier.
Oh,
I'll bring
fucking
everything
Lewis.
else.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not wearing any armor. I'm just wearing my clothes, and I don't have my rapier on
If
my hip
this
anymore.
doesn't expose any Pierre's trust issues, I don't know what will.
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, you've shown that you have trust issues a lot.
I will slowly. My eyes are fucking trained onto this man, in almost like don't fucking like I'm fucking watching you way. But then Tariq will put down all of his things.
I'm the only person who walked in here and everything.
Whoa! I said I would wait.
Come on, Graham, you should come in here with everything.
I wanted to ask something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I wanna ask Pierre what's his call?
What's my call?
What do you think we should do?
I'm
this
going in with my
situation?
gear. What if there's something down there that's trying to attack us? I need all of my medical gear with me. I need my
The Pierres. The spirits come in peace. The Pierres come in peace. The spirits come in peace. They will only be angered if you bring too much with you.
Then we'll
This-
have
Where
a
are these
mutual
spirits
understanding.
from?
I'm bringing everything.
This seems like a
Oh my
a
guys.
bad idea if we were to leave all of our belongings with these monks.
There's
Yeah,
only
I don't
one
wanna
monk
leave
out here.
everything.
Regardless, I mean, these monks are in this area while we are inside the cave.
I can't wait.
I definitely understand being cautious.
I just.
I'm gonna.
The problem is all of this medical gear, all of this shit that I have, if it's not here, if someone gets hurt, I can't help you.
Yeah,
Wait
if someone gets
outside.
hurt. No, I understand that.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Yeah, all I'm
No,
gonna
we're
tell
not
you,
going.
He has a smart idea.
Graham,
He can keep an eye on the gear.
you brilliant bastard. I don't care,
could.
even if
I
there was
will.
1,000 monks charging at this door, I know you could handle every single one of them. You smart man.
The monks rises and he's just fucking damn.
although this does kind of go against our ideal of keeping the party together.
Yeah, Graham, you will have no idea what's going on in this cave. I'm gonna need fucking turn OBS on. Actually, you're not gonna be doing anything
Is that?
unless you like want to talk to him.
I mean, Jack, he did say that the spirits were calling for us, right?
He did say they invited you. They invited all of you. Yeah, that's
Where
what
are
he'll
these
say. He'll be like,
spirits from?
they did invite all of you. I will warn. I would suspect they wouldn't be happy to have one of their
Okay,
invitations.
let me just paint this
rejected.
picture very clear. We meet these guys that we've never met before. They say that there are first of all, we solve the world's.
By the way, you're saying all of this out loud in front of him.
I would like to do a group huddle. In a quiet discussion zone. First of all, we meet these people who we have never met before. They inquire us to solve a riddle that is for children.
Mm.
Not a child here.
Not only this, but they want all of us to leave our possessions, our material items, outside of this cave, where there are spirits that seek to invite all of us, not just some of us. No, every single one of they've been calling for us. And as you do recall, there was a group of people, or not a group, the monk that I was talking to the other guy just a couple minutes ago. He said something very specific. He said this is the first group that agreed to it. This seems like a setup. I have traveled all of Souther and all of Esta. I have seen many bandit attempts to
Does anyone have Streetwise?
to capture a group of possessions or even a party. We could be going into a slave trade trap right now.
Could area knowledge help in any?
We could be
way?
halfway our way to
Or
Wesser,
north,
going into
or-
this cave. We'll get knocked out and sent to Wesser, where Junius people are.
Here, give me 2 minutes.
Hmm.
I walk up to the monk. Where are these spirits from? What land? Jack, I'm talking to you.
Sorry, what?
Without Victorian
I'm
brain
asking
answer.
the monk. I'm asking the monk, where are these spirits from? What land are they from?
The spirit world.
I need you to be more specific. Where are their origins?
There are two realms. There is the physical world, and then there's the world of the spirits. This is the closest I have ever felt them get to the physical world. The closer spirits get to our realm, there are certain people, such as myself, who have been born with the ability to sense it, and are very practiced and trained in learning how to do this. It takes decades of training and lots of discipline.
Okay, you think I give a fuck about spirits this far east? Look at me.
We should bail.
Where are these spirits from?
What's the gain here, guys? I'm gonna be honest with you. What's the gain?
He squints and he looks at you, Tariq, and he says, "You seem like a very spiritual person. Yeah, I would suspect you to understand out of anybody here.
What do we get from these spirits? Like, if,
Besides maybe you," and he points to Nikki.
if
I
if
understand
all of us go
spirits.
in,
I
what
don't
happens?
understand yours.
Gain skill points.
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely considering now. What was the gain from this? What do we get from going inside this cave?
Spiritual awareness.
You're right. Why are we doing this?
Could I try and
Obviously,
The,
there's no material gain, so what's the fucking point?
Spiritual awareness.
could I try to meditate?
Yes.
Or did you say that was like a
I
yeah,
I
could try- yeah, I
said-
want to meditate. and
All
connect
right,
with
I'll
the gods.
meditate as well then. Let's
hold on a
do
second.
this.
I want to try and pray.
I want to look through the. Hold on a second.
Yeah, meditation is
Well,
just like
there is
praying in like some rituals,
By the way, Luke, just to
and
mention,
it gives you like.
you said your character is a Taoist, which, by the way, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah,
Taoist.
yeah.
Emphasizes
Okay.
a respect for nature and the spirits. So Taoism
yeah.
is very big into spirituality and like the existence of spirits, especially nature
wanna-
spirits.
Yeah, I think it's less. It's less that Nikki doesn't trust like going in and conversing with the spirits. It's just like these guys who are telling us to leave our stuff out here.
Mhm.
I just like want to like I will do it, but I want to meditate and like pray and like try and see what the right move is first
Could
to
I
try and
make-
get some more
Can I
insight
make
on this.
a history check by chance? To determine if there's any like monk groups post Emperor era that actually worship some sort
I
of
got-
spirit realm.
Oh, if there's like
I got a success.
If they're like,
three.
if like a group of these are actually like, are these actual like fucking monks? Like honestly, like are groups of these monks are they?
Oh, Luke, that's perfect. I was gonna say meditation -3.
Okay, so success of 0.
So Nikki, you sit down and you start to meditate. What are you doing? I'll tell you after. What are you doing, Asher? You're looking to see if you can remember any major history of like major like the monk groups like this.
Yeah. Specifically, if I can
Roll history.
inquire about. Yeah. Okay. Success with 3.
These seem to be Buddhists. You know that you remember just like reading some history book or something. You're aware that Taoism is a pretty it's not like a huge religion, but it's one of the major religions in Islandry, one of the bigger ones. And Buddhism is in this world is a smaller sect of it. It's not how it works at all in real life, but it's like they're way more about like I think it's called asceticism. I cannot pronounce it. I know how it's spelled.
Sorry, I didn't take philosophy.
Yeah, asceticism. And way more specifically into spirituality and trying to transfer towards the spirit realm from the physical world by like detaching themselves from the physical world and
Buddha.
getting rid of all their physical
Buddha.
possessions and stuff. And yeah, you are aware. The Buddha, perfect for it. Thank you. The guy who founded this religion was named Buddha. That's why it's called Buddhism.
You know how actual Buddhism works?
I kind of know.
Okay. If you want to,
that
I
is
can
how
tell
it
you
works. They
about
achieve
it.
enlightenment through detachment.
Yeah.
I know there's more like a Buddha.
My side, my dad's side of family is Buddhist, so I know about it.
It's not at all connected to Taoism, I'm pretty sure, but in this world it is.
Okay.
Also, the Taoism here isn't real Taoism.
Mhm.
That's more of a philosophy.
Okay, you know what? I had a very long conversation with the cleric. I'll let it go. I'll put down my equipment.
All of it?
Woo!
Yep.
I'm gonna still take my halberd.
Bree will
Yeah,
walk
you put
in.
down all of your equipment and take your halberd.
It's his personality. The
So
spirit.
Junie, you're putting all your stuff down. Pierre, you're putting all your stuff down. Okay, so Nikki, you were meditating. You definitely feel spiritual energy in there. Not definitely. You just, for the slightest second, you were just like, what the fuck? As you felt like something in your chest just like pulling you towards it. And as you woke out of your meditative trance, you felt like you realized you have been leaning towards the cave as you were meditating.
Okay, that's cool.
You guys just saw Nikki
Um,
sit down, close her eyes, sit there for like 10 minutes, and just start going like this. And then open her eyes.
Yeah, I will look towards the cave and I'll stand up and look towards everyone. But there's definitely something in there. not something physical. I believe this man. I believe that there are spirits residing within this cave, and I'll start taking everything off. I will only go in with my clothes on.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were just fucking.
Yeah.
No.
Also
No.
joining the
No,
almost
I'm not going
naked.
into- No.
Alright,
are
so
you taking your
Tariq and
food
Graham
off,
are the only
Ghalin?
two that have not officially left
Yeah.
everything down. Oh, so Graham, you're taking your halberd.
No,
So
I said
Tariq,
I
what
was
are you doing?
leaving everything.
Alright, so Graham is going in with his halberd. The rest of you are leaving everything.
Yeah.
You still have to open the door.
Collectively,
did.
let's all push together.
It made a loud groaning noise, but it hasn't
Ooh.
actually opened. He said now you could open it.
Collectively, we can. all push
Iris said that. Everyone roll strength.
Push.
This
push.
is our collective fail roll.
We need a collective success of 5.
I got a fail.
I had a success
Oh,
of 3.
5.
Success of
I
3.
got a success.
Success of 2.
Alright,
You're
that's
rolling
5.
strength?
Yeah, roll strength for it.
Success of 7.
That is fucked, dude. We fucked this door.
Tariq is just pushing it on their own.
Success of.
Yeah, Tariq, you really get into it. You want to see what's in
I'm
here.
I'm the only one who failed.
We'll just say
Yeah.
Nikki watches while the four of you push it and just like rotate it, and it reveals the entrance of this pitch black cave. And as you open it, there's like the misty fog outside here, but there's this thicker, like much thicker fog that pours out of the cave onto the floor, and it's just like moving around your feet, and it wafts up to all of you. Fucking lost my dog. Here it is. Yeah, there's this thick fog, and it has this strong, like thick aroma to it. Tariq and Nikki, it smells really pleasant to you. It's like this mix of lavender and other like various scents, and it's really appealing. Whereas Pierre, Graham, and Junia, it smells awful. It's just too much to bear. You just like, as soon as it reaches your nose, you all just like gag, like, oh, what the fuck is that? It's like sewage fog just pouring into your noses.
I'm out of there.
I want to say that without even thinking or like meaning to, Tariq just starts walking deeper into the cavern.
Is that a will
Alright.
check, by the way?
Yeah, me too.
Is that a will check?
Yeah,
Ricky,
I
Nikki, just
start
go.
I start going.
Is that a will check?
Pitch black. by the way.
Walking
Yeah.
in,
It's
baby.
pitch black.
Jack, is that a will check?
To like not throw up or something?
No, like.
Or to go in?
To go in, yeah.
It smells. It doesn't. Okay, so awful is a bit of an exaggeration. It smells bad, but it's not like unbearable. It's not like a body decomposing. It's just like, ugh.
This girl Elysium
Even
has taught
then,
me that
you
smells
can
can
bear
be
it.
fucking vile.
Putrid.
Yeah, Nikki just starts walking into the dark, like without communicating anything.
I run into there.
You guys are
If
all
it's
walking
okay,
I
I
in
can
the
only
dark.
go.
Wait, Graham, are you?
Yep.
Are you going in as well?
Well.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
wide is the cave?
Graham, I'm
Enough
gonna.
for all 5 of you to stand shoulder to
Graham,
shoulder.
I'm gonna grab your
Okay.
like arms so we're actually together and we're not fucking separated.
We could actually
Okay.
grab each other. That's a
Tariq and
wonderful
Nikki just
idea.
disappear into darkness while you all are actually like thinking this through.
Junior, do you want me to grab your
I
arm?
don't want to grab. No, I don't. I actually, Nikki like consciously does not want to. Like, I feel like in her mind and in my mind, I feel like if I am physically touched, I feel like it would kind of ruin the connection with the spirits. I want to like kind of just walk into the dark. And
I would say before you're even grabbing hands, Tariq has already moved in.
Mhm.
As those two are
It
heading
feels
in,
more
excited
you're
to
taking
walk in.
hands.
No, you all listening.
Yeah.
It feels like a disconnect to like touch each other in
Right.
here. Like I feel like the whole point is to.
How
connect,
dark is
so-
it?
So you two head in. It's pitch black.
That's
I
why I thought.
so you
that's
can-
why
you
I'm
can
doing
see
the arm
Run
thing.
into there.
You can see into it until it eventually delves into pitch black. You can only see into it because the only light source is the sun outside pouring in.
All right.
So you guys all head in. As you guys are walking in, you hear a rolling sound,
We're
and you all turn around and you see the door slowly closing as you hear the laugh, it's the distinct voice of Ira as he's laughing.
This can only go well.
We were
And
right.
the door slams shut. I imagine like Pierre, you just like rip away out of the arms, like start running towards it, like you bastard or something like
we
that.
all start running towards it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't.
This can only go well.
I'm gonna go back
No.
to the door and slam it.
All right, Pierre, you head back to the door. The door is slammed shut before you can get there, and yeah, you hear his laughing.
Listen, me and
get
Graham,
really
we're
strong.
relatively strong. We
can
can
I-
fucking
can I
bust
try and
this
open
shit.
Can I try and open it?
Junior, do you continue in with Nikki
Yeah, I'll
and Tariq?
continue it. Why the
All right,
fuck
so
not?
you three head in. Pierre and Graham, you stay by the door.
What an odd
Well,
duo.
We try and move
Pierre
the
and
door
Graham,
now.
you're gonna try and push the door over.
Hell yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking.
Roll
Yeah.
strength, both of you.
We're gonna try to push this shit.
No. I got a success of 2.
Success of 1.
You're both pushing and like slamming on it, and like yelling like "Let us out!" And it's not budging.
You
not
could
even an
also-
inch.
Actually, I can't say.
Wedge my halberd to help.
You're gonna fucking break your halberd, bro.
If we, I mean,
What
I mean,
kind of door
if we
is that?
keep trying to push, maybe one day we'll get it open.
We will.
Is it like a stone door?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
a big
we-
circular
listen,
stone.
in
Our
my
stuff
head-
is gonna
in my
get
he-
stolen.
In my head, if we can open this thing, we could probably reopen this thing.
So the way you
Unless
opened
you
it
like
was
locked
you
it.
rolled it. So now you're trying to like push it, and it's not budging at all.
we can do it.
Guys, I think the spirits are gonna have to
Yeah.
help us get out of this one.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I'm staying at the
Yeah,
door.
Nikki is walking forward with her eyes closed, just like
We give up
continuing
material
down.
possessions for spiritual ones, also known as
this.
skill points.
So Graham and Pierre, what are the two of you doing?
I'm continuously pushing the door.
So the
trying
two of
to
you
get
just
it
staying at the door.
I,
Yeah.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
We were right.
All right,
You
I'll move
were
you guys to
right.
group 1. You guys can yell.
Turn
I'll
on
get
OBS.
OBS out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, it's going great. It's going better than I was hoping for.
I would like to note, like, Iki, you're walking in with your eyes fully closed. Tariq is walking in with his eyes fully open.
I also walk
There's
in
like
with
the
eyes
same
open.
sense of spirituality.
Either way, we can't see.
We'll just break.
How much time? Okay, so you guys are just trying to push. It's
Yeah.
not. The other 3 have disappeared further into the cave.
We'll wait.
Are they like fucking gone? Like we can't hear them?
No, you don't. You don't hear. You guys are standing there, and you realize both of you realize at the same time it is completely silent in here.
What is the plan? We are so screwed.
We don't know where they are in the dark area, and
Do you
I
think,
think
that
the
there is a
safest
possibility
would be
that there is an exit to this cave?
I mean, with all of our stuff on the other side of this wall.
Probably not.
That's my thought, and it only gets. It doesn't only. It goes darker into like a. What is it like water?
Let's try
Like a
pushing
murky-
it. Let's try pushing it again, and if that doesn't work, maybe we can proceed.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You guys push again to no avail.
Damn, didn't even check.
All
the
right,
roll.
let's start
What
the
if we
track.
got a crit? What if we both got a 3?
You already rolled strength.
Oh well, you can redo rolls. They just have a negative modifier.
Nope.
All right, well then let's continue into the darkness.
Let's lock hands again.
Lock.
Lock
Yes,
arms.
I am gonna lock my arm with Graham because
Lock arm.
I don't want to get separated here.
All right, join me in public.
Guys, you
Back?
okay?
Oh, they're all
So-
here.
Oh, they're all here.
They're all
Damn
here.
Junior, you realize
Damn it.
that Graham and Pierre, you hear their footsteps entering the room. Graham and Pierre, you're walking through the pitch black, and you see a very small light in the distance, and you're approaching it. It's this tiny blue light. As you approach it, you realize it's a tiny pebble, the same one from the Dwarven Mines, or Dwarven City, set at the feet of Tariq as Tariq is meditating. And there's this room of the same fog that's just filling your lungs, and it's disgusting. Um, and yeah, you're looking around. Yeah, the only thing you can see is Tariq's like boots from just the tiny illumination of the blue and gold light from the glowing stone.
What are you doing?
Tariq and Nikki both do not respond.
Where is Junia?
I'm here. They're meditating.
I'm assuming this is it, as there nowhere else to go.
We've touched the room. It's round. And there's no exits except where we came from.
Up here, let's go back.
Now you can wait here with us. You should be alright.
Even if the door is closed.
Mm-hmm.
You felt all the walls to make sure that none of them are loose, right?
Not as far as I've touched. You can try yourself if you wish.
I'm gonna try that.
Are we sure you aren't drunk?
No, Master always talked about spirits, so I do believe him.
I would like to see if there's any loose ground in any of the walls.
Uni, I had no idea your character was spiritual.
I forgot to talk about to write my backstory, but I have the entire thing in my
I'm
head.
feeling around for some permeable
Yeah,
material.
no, I have no information. Character's
I
history.
probably should tell you some. Thinking about it now.
Right now,
It's
your
okay,
back
he's only
is a
the
little
GM.
thing that I had.
No,
written
so-
down
so-
for you.
So I have the fucking whole backstory for the
Just write out the bullet
Trained by
points.
Master comes from. Okay, I can write it.
Write out the
during this
bullet
if you want.
points.
Because I have Trained by Master. Obviously, it's gonna. I have him reference, but okay. Yeah.
Anyways, so Nikki and Tariq, by the way, you have never entered such a meditative state. It's like you're asleep, but simultaneously, like awake.
Like lucid dreaming?
You cannot hear any of their voices. You're just in solid focus mode. So Graham, Junia, and Pierre. Pierre, it sounds like you're just gonna like feel around the walls to look for any like hints or clues or anything.
A loose ground, permeable material.
Yeah, you're feeling around in the ground and everything. The only thing you felt is that at the end of the wall are some inscriptions, like there's some carvings in the stone.
Can I try feeling like their designs?
Yeah, you can also pick up the stone at Tariq's feet and use it to
can I?
illuminate
I'm
them.
gonna do that.
Yep, it's the same. It's inscriptions similar to that was on the door outside.
Stars, I say out loud.
Nothing happens.
Tough shit. Can I try deciphering it? Like, if it's, is it completely similar, or is it like?
It's not identical. It's the same alphabet.
I'm gonna,
Different inscriptions, though.
I'm going to spend.
Roll IQ for a critical success.
Nah. I'm gonna spend years here.
Yeah. You guys are all gonna grow old here, having no idea what's going on in the outside world. You just start inspecting them intensely. So, an hour passes. Does anyone want to do anything else in that hour that passes?
Probably write my will.
I'll write my backstory so Jack can actually know what the fuck is going on with
Okay.
Junior.
I'll prepare another letter to my father telling them all his stuff is stolen.
How are you guys gonna write? You didn't bring anything with you.
Oh my god, you're right. I'll write it on the walls. I'll carve it.
Yeah, carve with your fingernails.
Well, no, you can grab a
My
rock and then just tap it onto the
Wait,
wall.
what does the floor feel like? Is it also stone, or is it dirt?
It's also stone.
Are there any loose?
You're inside of the
Are there
mountain.
any loose rocks at all?
No, there's nothing. It's solid in here.
Can I write on the wall Graham was here?
Tariq moment.
Suddenly, Nikki and Tariq, both of you break out of your trance. And Nikki, out of nowhere, you just say, hide the stone. It just comes out of your mouth.
What? Oh, okay.
And you're just suddenly aware that that's what the inscriptions say.
I cover this stone like completely with like my cloak.
You take off your cloak and you cover the stone. And suddenly, as soon as you cover Tariq's stone, a source of light from the ceiling just somehow becomes apparent.
God,
And
is
now
that you?
suddenly The sun. You guys have been trapped in here. It smelt awful to Graham, Junie, and Pierre. You've just been in here for over an hour, while Nikki and Tariq have not responded to any attempts of communication. And suddenly, a ray from the sun is shining in through this moderately sized hole in the ceiling of the cavern, as the sun pours in.
Graham,
There's
when
a
we get out
skylight.
of here, I'm going to murder those bald-bearded bastards.
Tariq and Nikki, you're both looking up at the hole. And suddenly it to the two of you, it's night outside. You see the stars, and you don't see the sun shining in. You see the moon shining above you. And as you guys are staring up, you see one of the stars slowly growing closer, and it's slowly growing closer and growing bigger until it starts approaching the hole. Join me in group 1.
Don't forget OBS.
My friends turned
All right.
Chinese, that's why they see the night.
Alright. No, he turned off GM cam! No!
My friends turned Chinese, god damn it.
I'm so sad. Okay, Asher, I have a beautiful voiceover of Jack doing expressions on GM cam and me voiceovering it. It's wonderful.
I'm proud.
Mhm.
Me and Graham came up what we're gonna do to that poor monk man when we get out of here.
Oh, really?
We're gonna break all
German
his legs and do a
suplex.
German suplex.
I've learned there's a special kick I can do that is pretty much the equivalent of I lift my leg over their head, kick it down, so it
The three of you see Tariq and Nikki. They're just staring at the hole for like 5 minutes as the sun is pouring in on them. They are not responding. You're like waving your hand in front of them, like poking them, talking to them. Neither of them have even blinked for 5 minutes. And then as you guys are talking, they both fall unconscious to the ground.
God
Can we
damn.
cover the
I
skylight
have a question.
or whatever?
Jack,
Or
where
block it,
does
maybe?
sunlight go? Does it show like a specific spot on the ground?
It's straight in the center, since it's 2 o'clock, it's slightly to the right.
Can I put the
Okay.
stone in the sunlight?
Yeah, the stone is no longer glowing as you uncover it.
Bruh.
Does it do anything when I put it in the sunlight?
No.
What if I break it?
Probably not a good idea. I'll pocket it. I'll pocket the stone. But...
What if you just crush it with your foot?
it's a stone.
I'll be back. I'm gonna need to take the music though.
That's fine.
You guys are sitting here and you suddenly hear a gurgling noise.
The fuck?
Let's put them on their side so they don't drown themselves with their own.
On their
I love how
puke.
fucking calm you are. Oh, let's put them on their side.
Listen, I've
They're
seen
just
Breaking
seasoning
Bad. This is nothing new to me.
Yeah.
No, I've just been drunk way enough times being around drunkards to know when puke is bad.
Both Nikki and Tariq are lying on the ground, violently shaking, and their mouths are bubbling up.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Put them on their side.
I'm a doctor.
I'd like to roll diagnosis and then a follow-up first aid.
Okay, roll diagnosis for both of them.
I got you, bro.
So like roll once.
If they're drowning, if
Success.
They are
No,
both
no.
having seizures. You have no idea what caused them. They
Oh,
were just sitting
God.
there. Your best guess is some kind of reaction to the fog, or maybe the sunlight. Those
What
are
if
the
we
only two variables that have like changed.
Can I even make
It
a
is
first aid
probably not
check
the
to help
sunlight.
them?
Hey, Pierre.
What if we just bring him back to the
Typically
door?
with seizures, you just it's kind of a let it ride type deal.
Yeah, you need to, if they're violently shaking, you need to not restrain them in any way, otherwise you will fuck them
Listen,
up.
I'm the doctor here.
I know, but I have first aid in real life. I'm
Right on
telling you
ground.
that out of character.
I know this. We had seizure training.
Okay. I don't know how good the American education system is.
It's
Okay,
not
I
good
need
at
to
all.
make
Not
sure.
good at all.
It's a horribly
Not
not
good.
robust.
I need to make sure.
But I
I don't
remember,
know any of this shit
I
that you're
remember some
mentioning.
kid. I remember some kid faked having a seizure. I think his name was Daniel, and he's like, "I'm having a seizure," and then some kid was like,
You would
"Don't
not be
joke
able to
about
say that.
Don't joke about that." And then she proceeded to explain to us what a seizure was and what we should do if someone was having one.
So, Pierre, roll first aid.
Bet, homie. Modifier.
Nah.
Fuck! 4 out of 17.
Cool.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, just like they had both fallen flat back. You put them on their sides. You quickly move to action,
No.
and you also just with your hand started swatting the fog away from their face to try and let them clean more try and help them breathe cleaner air.
Can I can I just start
You yell at
Yeah.
Graham and Junia to help try to
Like
fan the
fan.
fog away.
Yeah, I'll use my
shirt.
No, you see,
use
if I
my
breathe
halberd.
enough, I will breathe all of the bad air away. You know. That's how you do it.
I got a halberd, I don't need it.
As you guys are fanning, the three of you, all three of you roll HT -5.
Fuck, man.
Failure of 3.
What was it?
-5.
HT -5.
Yeah, a failure of
No.
5.
Failure of 3.
This-
So at first, you guys are fanning. You see Graham topple over. Graham, your vision slowly fades to black, and all you can remember is you kind of like falling and your head like lightly slapping against the stone floor.
I want to be that guy, but I do
Then-
have a mask on.
Then what?
I said I don't want to be that guy, but I do have a cloth mask on.
It's too fucking
shit.
bad. You've been in here for over an hour. Pierre, next your vision fades as you also fall on the ground, and then Junia.
I see the two of them fall.
I have
and
a-
just
You see the two of them fall, and then like
shit.
5 seconds later, your vision just fuck. And you also fall unconscious.
I wanna wake up as slaves.
Wait, I get a +6 to wake up. On my next roll.
We do have combat reflexes.
Dude, if we get if
just happened?
we're near these monks at any point in time, I'll throat slam them with Graham.
Jack.
The 5 of you awake. You're all on the ground. The moon is shining on you.
Are we out?
Judging from the moon's position in the sky, it's around 8.
Okay, that's
Are we still in the fucking
Oh,
cave?
no.
Tariq fucking screams in anger that he woke up.
Are we still in the cave?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are all kind of like rubbing your heads. Your heads hurt. There's still the fog. It still smells pleasant to Nikki and Tariq and smells bad to Graham, Junia, and Pierre.
Nikki is crying.
Haley,
told
I
you
think
we
you wake
should
up and
come in.
Nikki just immediately breaks into tears and Tariq's like, no!
what have you two been doing? We're going to die if we don't come up with a solution.
Oh, okay, so the hole in the ceiling, there is now a rope.
Oh hell yeah! Crawl
Leading
out
up
that
to
bitch. That seemed
You're
like a
kidding.
delayed piece of information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should climb that.
I mean, I would imagine you guys would talk with each other first. Since Tariq and Nikki could just pull some weird ass shit.
Pierre and Graham just fucking shoot their heads up and they
Yep.
fucking dart on that roof.
Alright,
I
you guys
imagine
are.
Nikki
Yeah.
looks up and like opens her mouth to say something, but like the words catch and she like just kind of lets out like a sob and like falls to her knees. Like she like is too shaky to when she stands. She like can't really hold her weight right now.
Junior checks up on Tariq.
I don't know if any of you've ever seen
Okay,
the
or
pla-
don't check up on me. Okay.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the platform. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the platform. But I am
No.
that
I love the platform.
I am that guy with the rope on the 6th floor who's like laughing maniacally as he climbs up the rope.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'll see you on the outside, brother."
Yes,
no,
yes, I'm getting out finally.
Nikki, Junior and Nikki aren't exactly Luke. Junior and Nikki aren't exactly on the best of terms
No, I
right
know.
now.
No, I
So
know.
obviously she checks on Tariq first. I'm sorry.
I just think it's
While you're
funny
checking
that
up on
I'm
me-
having like a full breakdown, and like you're going over to me, be like, "Hey, you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you
She's
to know
worried
about
about
your
the
fucking
kid, you
voodoo.
know. She's worried about the kid.
I'm not a kid. If you're checking up on me, I'm just like
I feel like that's
staring
true.
at the opening in the ceiling and yelling like, "Let me back in! Let me back!"
You okay?
No, it's not fair.
Oh, what happened?
Trying to go get my revenge.
And I'm gonna turn around and look at Nikki and be like, "Oh shit, are you okay?"
I will see you on the outside, brother.
There's an error of the bot currently. Let me check if I can fix
That
it.
was Asher.
Working.
I'll see you on the outside, brother. Disconnection call. Just so fucking confident in my ways.
You know what's funny, Jack? The
Hey.
bot currently is screaming that it has an error.
Graham, we'll
Oh,
need
because
to-
I clicked disconnect on
Graham,
it.
we'll need to bum rush him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah.
I got the brawling.
Music's a bit
I got
choppy.
the brawling skill ready.
I got my helmet
Okay, so the
ready.
two of you are calling up the rope. Junior, you're checking out Tariq, and Nikki, you're crying.
I would say I kind of fall down next to Nikki to be like a physical comfort, but I'm still just like screaming at the ceiling.
So
Oh,
Pierre
Nikki kind
and
of, like,
Graham, you're
leans
crawling out
forward.
of the cave with the rope as you hear Tariq screaming bloody murder behind you. Big ass grins on your faces.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I need to go kill someone.
No, it's anger. It's
It's
anger on our
it's pure
faces.
anger. It's pure anger
Pure
and
angst.
angst. Yeah. We are being 100% controlled by our emotions right now to go kick someone's ass.
Nikki like looks up at Tariq, and she just kind of like whispers through her tears, They took her from me," and just kind of keeps crying.
Fucking wuss.
Dude,
Out of character. Out of
up,
character. Out of character.
Let him talk.
I hug Nikki.
Julia just stands there bewildered at what's happening.
And I just kind of like I didn't get to ask.
I feel like Nikki physically cannot climb up this rope right now.
It's okay. I'm a strong
I
lad.
think
I
she
can
needs
help.
a minute.
We probably should get out of
Like,
here. Quite
I'm
quickly.
literally twice your age.
Yeah, but Tariq's a fucking badass. Well, Graham's badass. Tariq's second class badass.
Mm-mm. Pierre
Okay, so
second
Graham and
class
Pierre, you
Thank
guys
you.
crawl the rope. It's like a 20-foot climb. It's kind of tough. You get up. You see you are on top. Like you walk like 20 feet eastwards. You're standing right above the entrance of the cave, and you see there's this little like pathway that it seems that they could have climbed up from the entrance up to here and then crawled down with a rope down inside. Pierre, roll IQ.
Bet.
Actually, both of you roll IQ minus. There's probably like a skill for this. What's the skill for like putting together a crime scene? What's that called?
Oh.
Just in real life as well. It's fucking
What's the word I'm thinking of?
forensics.
Well, no, forensics is like when you.
No, that's like getting into the actual like science behind a crime scene, not
Yeah.
putting the pieces together.
I know what you're talking about.
Might just be like a detective thing.
It's actually not a skill for.
Yeah, it's like the
We
science.
could look. Do we have addictive characters?
Well, like, are you? Is it this? Like, are you talking about the skill for like trying to like piece together what an environment is supposed to do, or like be for?
Criminology. So it's
No.
IQ -5. Yep.
All right.
Unless you have the criminology skill.
Oh, dice parser's being laggy. Oh, okay. No, I did not get it.
And Graham would do it as well.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll IQ -5.
IQ minus.
Thank you for that whole communion.
I know, right?
That's a 9.
So yeah, you guys are looking down. You do see where Ira was sitting. He is no longer there.
Nor is our
Your
equipment.
bags are there, but they have clearly been rummaged through.
Geez, would it ease?
Significantly.
What? Is everything missing, or is some things there?
Your bags are there, but they've clearly been rummaged through.
No, I mean I want to go over there and look.
Yeah. So you guys crawl down where it seems like they probably crawled up to get up here. Eventually, Nikki and Tariq and Junia join. I'm not necessarily. Pierre and Gramps, you get down. You're looking through the bags. What I'm gonna do is after the session, I'm gonna rifle through all your inventories.
Highlight it. Don't
And
delete
ha-
it.
Ooh,
have-
that's fun. That's fun.
I'm gonna do it as comments. I'm gonna do it as suggestions. And I'm gonna have my way with your inventories.
Oh god.
No. I have some really important shit in here.
Yeah.
I still have the crown.
I was so excited, Asher, when you were saying you were gonna take everything in. I was like, okay, so they're not gonna be totally.
Well, the problem is, I brought this up with Ford while you were gone. It seemed like you all wanted us to go in there, and it felt shitty if I had posted Graham or posted myself, or posted both of us out there, because then we'd be bored.
But I was-
You did say you're just not gonna see anything.
you just because you made it very clear that we were gonna be bored, so I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Drop
Oh
my-
yeah, this was the plan.
I had every intent to bring everything, and I knew this was a setup going into it.
Okay, so you guys, both of you are out here. Junia, Nikki, and Tariq are still inside, as far as you're aware, and the stone door is here. It's still closed, obviously, but you could try to open it. Is what I'm hinting at.
Do we have tracking?
Junia
He's
does.
gonna be in the cave while we're gonna be out of it.
'Cause
Pull up
it's
the rope.
Probably, maybe locate people.
I don't know. I can use tracking to find people. To follow what doing.
Yeah, are they still stuck in there?
That's what I just said. The three of them are still in there, but the stone door is here that you could try to open it.
Yeah. Graham and me, let's try popping this bitch open.
Yeah.
I'll make it easier. Two of you need to have a combined success of 3 rolling strength.
Yep, success of 3.
Yeah, that's a 6. Success of 7.
Two of you with significant
Wait.
effort, but the two of you managed to roll the stone over. Once it gets that initial push and the momentum just kind of carries it, and yeah, the door is now open to the cave.
Let's go fucking pick them up.
What the fuck did you leave us a rope?
We had to go drag them.
He's like clawing at the floor, like, no, I need to get back in there.
Yeah, if they're being unresponsive in they're struggling, I vote me and Graham, we pull on them.
We need to get back in there. Okay, so
Drag them
the two
out
you're
of
gonna try and
the
like pull Nikki and Tariq out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm like. Yeah. I'm just like not. I'm just unresponsive. I'm not like against it.
Graham, you,
But I'm not helping.
Graham, you get Tariq.
I think
Oh,
Tristan is
yeah.
actively trying to stay in there.
Yeah.
All right, Graham and Tariq roll a contest of strength.
We'll have to pull him out.
Oh fuck, Graham's gonna knock you out again, dude. Watch out!
Always
It is.
He's gonna find
Okay.
a loose stone and
There's
bash
a
the
success of
stone.
1. Success of 1.
Failure of 1?
Failure by 2.
Two.
I have a success of 1, so.
Graham, you've forced Tariq out of the cave as he's yelling, screaming, thrashing at you, just like all his primal
Let me
instincts are
go.
firing off.
I don't like this, but
Nikki, I
we need to leave.
I kind of kneel down in front of you. I'm not like grabbing you like Graham is because you're kind of unresponsive. Not like I need to go back. Like, but I will like.
Yeah, like you like kneel down in front of Nikki and look at her, and she kind of looks at you, like tears in her eyes. Her eyes are kind of bloodshot and red, and she just looks weak.
Pierre will take off his mask, and he'll place his hand on your shoulder, just trying to like urge a connection to manipulate you into getting the fuck out of here. he looks so tired underneath his mask. He has a bunch of like kind of like dust just kind of like compiling on his cheeks and stuff. He kind of tilts his forehead closer to yours. Let's get that to you.
Yeah, she'll like nod, give like a slight nod, and kind of shakily stand up and begin to leave.
And then Junia.
Yeah, I just pretty sure I
I
just
don't know why,
follow
I don't know why
with
you're still
everyone.
in here.
Okay.
I was checking up on Tariq, so I probably
alright.
followed.
Yeah. The 5
Just
members of
watching
the
as this man
prophecy.
just grabs me.
The 5
Follow
members
it.
of the.
Sorry.
Stop.
The 5 members of the prophecy are standing on this cliffside, this little area where like there's like the stone where Ira was sitting on, and you're all standing here in the fog of the Ghalin Pass as the moon shines through the thick fog that's rolling in from the mountains, just looking through your bags, trying to recover or see what's still here to be recovered, and what's missing, and you'll take inventory in next session when you guys continue.
I'm gonna write up a detailed ass plan for tracking these guys down.
Oh yeah, Junia, there are tracks. Well, we'll say you guys collect your bags and you head back and you go investigate like the monk encampment. They clearly quickly shut the shit down. They took their tents down and stuff. There's still like sticks and the stuff left over. There was the remnants of their fire, and they left. They flew out of there, and there are tracks to be tracked. Junia.
By the way, I feel like I don't need to mention this, Jack, but yeah, Ford brought his halberd in, so that can't be missing.
Didn't he say he left everything?
No, he said he brought his halberd with him. He has a single weapon.
He brought his halberd in, so that cannot be removed.
All right, then I'll just take all the rest of the
I
weapons.
literally verbally said I wailed my halberd around with the mist.
Oh right, you said you were gonna use it to like prop against them and stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is there a rope that
By
came
the way,
in? though?
Asher,
Yes.
you can also help with tracking because tracking defaults to naturalist -5
Oh, dude, that's perfect.
or
Also-
perception -5.
Jack, if there's a fucking rope to get in from up there, wouldn't they have just taken our stuff anyways, even if we left it with us? They could just hop in,
And do what? As you fucking killed them.
take our shit. No, but when we fucking passed out, we had passed out. I'm so confused.
That's true.
So they, no matter what, they could have taken stuff from
I
us.
feel like they wouldn't have
As long as we
taken
went
that
in.
risk with 5 people. Maybe 1 or 2 people, but like there's 5 people. One of them's like has a massive halberd. The other is like a Westerling who looks fairly built. It's not exactly a party that I would be willing to risk for a fucking.
Okay, so
100.
Ivan, roll tracking.
Hell yeah. God, this is gonna be
By the way,
like
I
a
like what you're doing
single
with
bad
succession
roll.
rates. I like what you're doing with succession rates, by the way, Jack, where you're asking for a group combined success.
Mhm.
I think that's interesting. Definitely nowhere in the rules. That's why I think it's interesting.
Failure of 1.
I will roll
Fuck.
naturalist. I will roll naturalist.
All right, Asher, roll naturalist -5.
I'm looking for a 10, by the way, guys.
Or
I
perception
mean, there were a
-5.
lot
no,
of
no,
peeps.
naturalist is naturalist
Yep.
is higher. 6. Boom.
Okay,
Success of 4.
gets it.
The two of you are
Good
looking.
job.
Pierre, you pick up the track. So we'll let both of you roll. Every 30 minutes from now on, I'll write this down in party notes. Every 30 minutes, Pierre and Junia must roll to continue to track the monks. You guys can try to chase them down and recover your lost supplies.
We are doing that. I'm gonna write out a plan.
I'm gonna have so much fun rummaging through all your shit.
By the way, Jack, depending on the things that you take, specifically this one, that I've highlighted down in my inventory, that will determine on what level you see Pierre next session. So I'm throwing that out there as a little bait.
Okay, so,
Oh,
I have to make a
also,
map of the green
Asher, I
town.
will ask for my magic rock back.
Was it the one from the Dwarven
Yep.
Cave?
Yep.
You
I want
brought
my
that
magic
in?
rock back.
Yeah,
I know.
it was like it's in pocket. You
I
didn't
know, I-
realize you had on him.
I know.
I'm gonna send you the video that I recorded, and Graham, Junia, and Pierre. Although for Ivan and Asher, you guys gotta watch this video and see what they saw, and what they went through.
No, I don't
Okay.
want to. I don't want to.
Or if you really want to ensure you don't meta RP, you don't have to. Watch
I have to go through it
Ask
anyway,
them.
but I intentionally always avoid, like, still even to this day, I did all of the editing for Tariq's section, and I barely know anything about like
I have
Tariq's
avoided
like
mine.
Moment by themselves when they were dreaming.
Okay,
I have
let me
avoided
get my
looking
rock
at
back.
videos of it as well, to be quite honest.
But trust me, it's there, and I've never watched the video to that point. Like, I've watched the video up until that point, and then like, all right, time to watch the next episode.
I paid the entrance fee.
Yeah, but like, can I get my rock back?
You can. I'm just,
Yeah, it's still inside.
I thought you had dropped everything, so that's why I was confused. I thought it was a different rock.
I did drop everything, which is why
Except
it was
your
weird
clothes.
the rock showed up.
Jack just did a self-insert that it was said that you forgot the rock was there.
Although,
in your
to be
pocket
fair, I
when
have
you
my
walked in.
inventory divided. Oh, fuck, I didn't think about that. I had stuff in my pockets. I have my.
I should divide my inventory.
I have my inventory divided from my backpack, my pouch, and my pockets.
That's
That's how I have my inventory divided.
That's smart.
I didn't really think about it, but I guess the things in my pockets probably wouldn't have gone. I had bandages and aloe vera. It wasn't anything like super useful, but it probably would have remained, I assume.
Raw aloe vera in your pocket.
It's more like wrapped up in some material, I assume. Thatch.
I'm gonna go play Valorant with Ben.
I left the path to help a group of monks. Monks who said
I'm gonna stop recording.